Good old man. Morning, buddy. All right.
I'm in here, emoji love you gesture.
Okay. Look at that fucker, bro. That's the main basin. So yeah, I was like fucking. I mean, I guess you saw some of it, but I was like, I don't even know fucking how to do this. I mean, how do you fucking make a goddamn waterfall? I was like, well, first you're gonna have to fucking make the water source elevated, and so that's what I started with was that big fucking hump in the side corner right here, or where we are. Yeah, almost the corner. And then look at this bitch, bro. Fucking rocks. Lots of details that really didn't need. You know, I really over detailed it because nobody's ever gonna see up here. But it was fun to make, bro. I really enjoyed it. Look at that fucking waterfall, bro. So good. Okay, then that kind of comes to this guy where it was too hard to make it actually look like it was leaking. There's a big fucking blue box right here that I couldn't get rid of, so I had to put that sandbar in there. But I just kind of made it look like it's kind of slowly sprinkling through the wall here, kind of. Again, you can't really see all these details from afar, but okay. So we'll go back to number 11 is where it starts. Number 10. I added all flowers on every tee box last night, so those are all done. And put all the ball washers out that didn't have them. But yeah, here's the fucking. Remember the reservoir I was working on? That's where it spills into. Put a bunch of rocks in there. I had to do a bunch of trial and error. I had to keep hitting tee shots after I dug holes and hit tee shots, dug a hole, hit a tee shot, dug a hole. Because after all this shit was done, once I had this whole fucking thing cut out all the way down to here, and then I went and hit a tee shot. And I was like, fuck, I missed it like by a yard. Now you have to hit it way too far. It's going to be almost impossible. And so I had to fucking completely resculpt, reflat the whole fucking surface. I had all this shit pointing way up into the fucking sky. Like, I mean, it was hundreds of feet in the air just so I could reflatten it and make the ground flat again. So I took those trees out because it's so, you know, now it is fucking hard to get that fucking, you got to hit it 102, maybe even 103% with no wind. With some wind, you're not going to have a problem. Wind in your face, I don't think you're ever going to be able to get there. Maybe a real slight wind, but I don't think so.
That
And so
looks
yeah,
so good lol.
yeah, dude, thank you. And so that's the first one. That's number 11, and then number 12 we had to make a little bit harder too with that river. That was the part. The point was to run that river through hole number 12, right there, and 11. So watch this. This fucking bridge. The very first test shot after I got done last night, I hit that bridge perfectly. So let's try to. But yeah, I just kept going back and forth, trial and error, and then I got to the point where mathematically it works out fucking perfectly. I mean, if you hit this, it's uphill. So if you hit this pretty much 101, 102, you'll be able to hit this, and it will get up on the green. If you 102 or 103% and miss that though, it lands about right here. And then I found out last night 104%. I could never get 105%. I finally gave up after about 12 tries. But 104%, which is still really fucking hard to get, lands up kind of short of the tree, but it had enough that it hopped up on that fucking green and made it up there at 104%. So I'm gonna try to either hit the bridge or get 104 here. 102%. That should be bridge. Yeah, baby. And look at that fucking rocket. Then you're stuck with a long fucking putt, but at least you're not in the water. Look at that putt. It's going to be like a 90-footer. 109-foot putt. I've never had a putt that long. That's amazing, bro. If I had the interest, I would fucking try to count that and make it my longest putt ever. It's got to be. It's not that much. Probably.
Haha, that's wild.
Yeah, buddy. So that's it, dude. That's fucking. It took about 3 hours, but it was fucking worth it. That motherfucker looks pretty goddamn good. Oops. Oh, good. You can keep going back. I didn't know that. I did learn once you go in the fucking water, though. If you go in the water or out of bounds, you cannot rewind shots. So I had to keep fucking quitting, going back into edit, and going back into. Oh, another thing I learned: when you practice the fucking hole, it kind of saves it right there. Meaning, after I do a practice hole, I can't go back to edit and do back, undo, undo, undo 3 times. It kind of locks everything in, and you can't undo your last 3 moves like you usually can. That's 105%. I finally did it. Ooh, okay. So that 104% I got was just a lucky kick. But that 105 fucking percent makes it. That's amazing. Hi, Barkley. Who's a good girl? And so yeah, dude. Oh, and I also noticed last night that my holes went. No, can't chew on that, baby. My hole went 13. This was 15, and this was 14. I was like, oh fuck, it's fucked up. I never added another tentacle. I was just too lazy. It takes for fucking ever. I think that's good. It's not underdone or overdone. It's okay. Oh, and I added a bunch of fucking crowd everywhere. Everywhere somebody can stand, there's crowd now standing. Helps fill it out a little bit more. Hole settings, toggle crowd on. Look at that, bro. Look at the sea of people. It looks like a fucking Woodstock. It's so cool. I'll raise up some of this earth here so they can see. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've already published it. That's fucking cool. There's a bunch of those on every hole. Well, not every hole. There's a couple that I didn't put on there, but some stragglers back here.
Laughing, that's awesome.
Flowers on every hole. Oh, and I redesigned this because I figured out it wouldn't let me do what I was trying to do, which was put the black tees over here, which would be the hardest because then you have to play a draw to land on that properly. So that was my theory of putting the black tee box here, putting the red tee box here because that's the easiest fucking shot. You want the fucking yellow tees or gold tees to be here and the blue tees to be here, just because it's more increasingly difficult as you go. But since the fucking since my goddamn thing goes this way, oh, I bet that's what I have to do. If I set the waypoint from here to here, but then people won't know that this part's over here, so I can't do that. Anyways, the reason it won't let you do that is because yellow tees are set as the short tees. These are the medium tees, and these are the long tees. So when I try to reorder it like that and do black, blue, yellow, vice versa, so the yellow has the advantage, it won't let me because it's saying that yellow tees have to be up here because they're the shorter yardage, and the shorter yardage is going this way. No matter which way the shortcut is, it won't let me put the golds behind the blacks, essentially. That's why it wasn't working. And I kept fucking switching them, putting them there, and I'd save it, and then I'd go play the hole, and I was like, what in the fuck is the problem? And then I realized that, and I also moved that huge meteor just to make this a little bit more roomy. So, yeah, that was that problem. But it's all done, bro. I can't wait till people start playing it. But it sucks there's two now, because people will be like, well, which one do you want me to play? Unless if it does say new, I want to go back and look at that. Oh, I will right now, actually. I'll go look and see. But I think that's it. I went to every... I was going to say, is that a fucking cart path? It's the road. I added an eagle down here somewhere. Caw-caw, that kind of eagle. He's gone. I wonder if he's in the air. Oh, yeah, there he is. When I set him down, he was on the ground and I couldn't move him. I was like, is my fucking eagle dead? But no, he was up there. There he is. That's cool. Hey, he's flapping. Now, one thing I couldn't do is fucking take the blimp off. Like, I literally cannot fucking highlight this fucking blimp for anything. It just will not fucking... Oh! I did it! Holy fuck, dude. I tried that for 20 fucking minutes last night. I was like, well, maybe once you put it up there, it's just one of those things that you can't undo. But when I was playing with Jaded Pencil, he was like, it was his opinion that he thought that when people added the hot air balloons and blimps, that it causes crashes from time to time. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I was like, well, I don't want my shit fucking crashing, so I'm just gonna take it out. It don't matter. Added all those parking lights. Show you the crowd on 18. Oh, it's on. Why is it not on, though? Oh, well. There's a sea of people down here. I still kind of wanted to do something with this, but I just didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't want to add anything that was...
Your parking lot looks good too.
Yeah, and then this is a huge fucking... That's like the parking lot for the members or whatever. That's the good parking. But, this is stuff, like I said, I don't think there's a way for players to, look at my course. So all this shit's just for me. Because I don't think anybody ever sees it. I tried to make it so the caption picture of my course was like just like this, so you could kind of see it upside down. The fuck Joe Biden. But it crops it out. Made it so this is what the new picture looks like right here. Exactly is where I took the picture. So, but yeah, and this is the huge parking lot with all the fucking. And that's the ticket master box or something, whatever you call it, ticket booth, counter, something. Then I added roads in and out of the town. I did that a couple nights ago. but I wanted to make it look actually functional, you know. But again, all that shit's just, I mean, I don't think people can fly through my course. I don't think people can like actually look at it. And the road leads up to this little building up here. It's been a lot of fun to make, dude. I'll tell you that. It's been a fucking. I love this fucking. Now, will I do it again? Eh, I don't know. Like I had this one kind of like creative idea, and it obviously hasn't been done because there was a couple other meteorite courses, but they were just like they had these huge rocks everywhere. It was nothing like what I tried to do, and so I don't know. Like Jada Pencil was saying yesterday, he was like, I don't like goofy fucking courses, and I was like, I don't either. And so I was trying to make it a utilizable course, not too silly, a little bit of fantasy stuff in there, like the fucking this huge fucking green and the kraken and shit like that. But I wouldn't consider this too much of a fantasy course. He was like, I don't think this would ever be used as a tournament course, but it's a fun course to play. And I was thinking, I don't know why it couldn't be a tournament course because it's fucking. I mean, mathematically, it'll fucking challenge you. But yeah, I've really liked the way it fucking turned out. I just don't know if I'll do another one. All the other courses, unless I come up with some other unique idea, it's kind of creative. But I did enjoy it. I mean, it was relaxing and it was fucking cool. Kind of took me back
You
to those
got to
old.
LOL.
Yeah, I might. It was fun, that's for sure. It was definitely worth it. I enjoy it. Like my roller coaster and Zoo Tycoon games when I was a kid, those are fucking fun. It's that same premise. Just being creative and fucking drawing shit. I was never a good drawer. This allows me to feel like I know how to draw. Hi, Barkley. Hi, girl. Who's a sweet girl? Yeah. Did I send you a picture of the puppy? I can't remember if I showed you or not. Oh yeah, you saw her. She just getting around here. Uh, Last night or maybe night before last, Jarvis, has a huge bushy fucking tail, the hugest, thickest golden retriever tail, and she fucking like will just start chewing on it like it's a toy.
Yeah,
And I
she's
don't.
adorable LOL.
Yeah, I know it. And it doesn't hurt him, I don't think. But it seems like he's kind of playing with her, and so she latched onto his tail like pit bull, and he stood up and started spinning in circles. And she started, because of the centrifugal force, started just fucking going around like a fucking helicopter on his tail in the air, all four legs off the ground as he's spinning. And Lainey and Evan were like, or Lainey and Mom Amy were like, "No, you can't." I mean, if she would have let go, she literally would have been flung through the air. What's back there? No, that's a plant. She would have been flung through the air, uh, squelching, probably hurt herself, but it was crazy. Poor Jarvie. He's like, I just want to be left alone. Oh, the good girl, though. She just learning. Jarvie, you want to come up here? You can come up here. Come here. You can go on the couch. Come on. We got the couch cover. Come on. Good boy. Oh, yeah, there she goes. She getting him. She getting him. He's your big brother. Leave me alone, woman. uh, She excited. Oh, you're hitting my buttons. Who's a cook girl? Yeah, buddy. So that's it, man. I'm gonna do a little flyby here. Babe, look at what I created last night. This huge basin and this waterfall. I did this whole. I didn't know how to do a waterfall until last night. It took me about 3 hours, but it comes all the way down here. I had to make these two holes a little harder. That was the whole point of it. I wanted to put a little river in front of this green so you couldn't drive it real easy. But I also put a bridge there so you can actually hit that bridge and bounce on the green. It's pretty cool. Comes down here and into there. But it took like hours. There's rocks and there's fucking. I had to cover up these little blue lines with all this grass and. Isn't that wild? I mean, it's not Barkley cool, but it's cool. Or Jarby. Okay, so let me do a little flyby here. Alright, let's see if I can make a little video here. To your left. Those would be Daddy's Brooks. Oh, another thing I did. I went and deleted like 95% of all the cactus and all the splining that I did around the edges because I started thinking. Well, I looked up and it said 99 fucking percent objects after I started making the river, and I was like, oh fuck. And so what I did was take out all those spline cactus because I started thinking nobody. I mean, you can't even see my waterfall, so nobody's really gonna. Oh, there's a little issue. Nobody's really gonna see like this cactus on the road. But that's okay. Nobody's really gonna see all those extra cactus and extra fucking plants and all that shit on the rough and in the sand. It was for aesthetics to kind of fill shit out at first, but then I was like, it doesn't even matter now that I'm this far. Nobody even fucking sees that shit, and it was just taking up object space that I needed for the river. Added a sand trap here. Look at that sea of people, babe. That was the hardest green to make look decent. It was kind of a hard, rough cut out of the earth there.
Laughing so many people.
Yeah, bro. Just that one hole. I don't know why it's just doing it on that hole. On when you're actually playing, they're everywhere. I'm gonna go play it in a second. Bye, babe. Love you. Well, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, so I can just call this one. I can maybe edit it down, but I'll just call this the Meteor Basin flyby video. Although I didn't make any changes. Oh, I'll get back on. I'll end this video later. I can get back on later, but Barkley. All right, dude. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I'll play it tonight.